Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with your Thursday edition of Weather Worries. And we are looking at a few worries possibly tomorrow night and into Saturday morning across the ArkLaTex. Storm Prediction Center indicating a level 1 marginal severe weather risk, meaning that if we have any issues, the main concerns will be isolated in nature. And right now it looks like hail could be possible. I'll show you the various threats that we could face here in a second. Let's talk timing first of all with Futurecast, and you can see as we move through Friday, we will stay dry with a mix of clouds and sunshine. Thunderstorms will be on the increase over especially the northeast half of the area late Friday night into Saturday morning. And then during the day Saturday, the threat of severe weather will go down, but the chance of thunderstorms will head to the south into East Texas and northwest Louisiana. And those thunderstorms should gradually wrap up as we go through Saturday night with mainly dry conditions anticipated for Sunday. As far as those severe weather issues, SPC indicating a possibility for some large hail. Futurecast shows that chance may be highest here over southwest Arkansas. If we have any hail issues, maybe some penny to quarter-sized hail possible, but those issues should be very isolated in nature. As far as the wind issues, you can see Futurecast has the more widespread 30 to 50 mile per hour gusts to the west of the ArkLaTex. It does show that possibility in a few isolated spots over the northern sections of the area. So this is pretty much in line with all the other high-res models showing the winds associated with these thunderstorms probably staying below severe limits, but it's something we'll be watching for as those storms develop and move into the region Friday night. And of course, this time of year, not much of a tornado threat. Now, longer range, our worries will go down as we will see upper level ridging build back into the middle of the country as we move into the last half of next week, and that will warm us back up and keep us dry pretty much all next week. And it looks like the dry weather could continue through all of the following week as well, as we will be entering a rather extended period of dry weather here in the ArkLaTex. In the tropics, there is something that we have to watch very, very closely, and that is this disturbance right in here. You can see the National Hurricane Center now indicates a 90% chance this will form into a depression, possibly even a tropical storm or hurricane here in the next week. It does appear that by next weekend it could be pretty close to Puerto Rico. And then after that, the global model is somewhat split on where it could go. The European does send it further to the west, but weakens it and pretty much dissipates it. The GFS does send it further to the north and west. Obviously, by the time it gets here, it's 2 weeks out, so we have a long way to go before we know a final outcome on this. The point is, this is going to be a disturbance worth watching. And there's another disturbance still over Africa that's worth watching after that as we get into the last half of September. So all that being said, our main concern here as far as worries will be tomorrow evening, I should say tomorrow night, as we will see a low-end risk for some large hail and some gusts of 30 to 50 miles per hour. Since that will be somewhat limited and looking isolated, I'll keep the weather worry index today at 2 out of 10. Obviously, that could go up if it becomes more obvious that the storms could be a bit stronger as tomorrow night draws closer. And your 10-day forecast shows a break from the heat after 97 tomorrow. Several days of 80s on the way for highs. Lows will eventually settle into the low to middle 60s. And then we warm up again next week with daytime highs warming back up into the middle 90s.